Hey, what's going on, Learn, Plan, Profit team? Hope you guys are all having a great start to the morning. I'm going to start sharing my screen so you guys can see exactly what it is that I'm looking at. So today is Thursday, so that means that in about 28 minutes, 1 full hour after the market opens, a natural gas report comes out. So I actually just finished selling my position on ticker symbol DGAS. As you guys can see right here, on the day on DGAS, I'm up $330. I did a beautiful job being able to, buy the dip and then sell the highs. Also traded a little bit during pre-market hours. How did I know, or how did I see value? Why did I see value? That's a better question. Forget about how much money I made. Forget about even where I bought and where I sold. Why did I see value in DGAS? Can any of you guys share? So for those that are experienced, feel free to share. Why would someone see value in DGAS as of right now? What about it is attractive? What about it is maybe not attractive as a day trade? What would make sense? There we go. You guys just broke above a resistance. Natural gas trying to push up. So what about DGAS is attractive? Anyone say anything? Natural gas was oversold. Direction, middle and top view up. Yeah, so if we go to /NG, right? One of my biggest focuses is direction. And as of right now, natural gas from where it closed at, this is where it closed at yesterday. It began to trade in between the middle and bottom VWAP. I like to focus on just big picture direction. And I saw lower lows and lower highs. And actually, it was pretty aggressive the way that it was selling off. So the really cool thing about this is when I saw natural gas to be extremely overbought, right? RSI, MACD, I took a position and then it begins slowly to sell off. The MACD follows, the RSI follows, and then I add more to my DGAS position, right? As this thing continues to push up, I build that margin. So 1.5%, not bad. And then we lock in profits. I locked in profits a little bit before $93. If I'm not mistaken, it was around $92.90. And I think I did a pretty good job trading it. So as of right now, natural gas is pushing up, right? One thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to take a position right now. And I'm simply going to, I can take a 100 share position size. I can take a 150 share position size here. So I'm going to be a little bit more, if I want to wait, right? Because the MACD is still selling off. The RSI is trying to pick up. What I'm trying to kind of do right now is try to see when natural gas is getting rejected. So I'm going to go here. I have my limit order set, 150 shares, which is about $13,000. And there we go. So natural gas was oversold. Yeah, you guys all got it. So there it goes. Got filled at my price point. Nice little pop right back up. Again, why did I take a position? Just because I bought? In no way. I'm actually buying before the confirmation, which means that there's a higher form of risk by taking that position. You guys all know what I mean, right? A lot of the times we talk about waiting for the confirmation. So it's selling off, and then it begins to show signs of an uptrend. You can add to your position or take your first position when it's beginning to show signs of an uptrend, or just at the overall confirmation when it breaks above the EMA line. My biggest thing is I saw natural gas was overbought, right? And it's right around that middle VWAP. It makes sense on why it can get rejected. And I saw the MACD beginning to show signs of an uptrend, right? And that's why I felt comfortable. Taking that position. I feel comfortable taking that position. Does not mean that you have to take that position. I just want to make sure that you guys know that, because some people think that just because I take it, it makes sense for you to take it. No. That is not how things work here. So again, it's not about mimicking my trades, but it's just making sure that you feel comfortable with whatever position you choose to take advantage of. And I think that's what's most important. So I'm going to go here and just get my order ready with the 100 shares. I'll do another 150 shares, so we'll just do 2 positions. Alex is asking, what did I buy? I bought DGAS. You can see my screen, so you can see where I'm buying and where I'm selling. How many of you guys have your own little TechBuds mug? I saw a lot of people bought like I have it here too. The straight out of Wall Street, right? I like this one. Has to be one of my favorite ones, or the trade less, profit more. I think the design on the trade less, profit more looks super clean. So yeah, we're actually getting like this whole like starter kit for traders. If I'm not mistaken, on our site. I think it should be up either by tonight or by tomorrow. So pretty pumped on that. Again, nothing crazy. But for those that want it, great. For those that don't, then cool. All right. Here we go. I like this. Adding my alerts on, I have a second screen over here, right? Like you guys have seen before. Adding my alerts on natural gas. I'll kind of show you what I have going on here. Oh, shoot. There we go. Here we go. So pretty much it's selling off right now, and then it's showing signs of an uptrend. Sold off, sold off, sold off, corrected itself. That's where I sold the gas, right? And then it began to push up, and look at this. MACD peeking out, so is RSI, and it makes sense on why it begins to pull back. So I set alerts on both sides, and again, the natural gas report is in about 22 minutes. Is there LPP merch? There's not. Maybe we should make some exclusive only Learn Plan Profit. I don't know what you guys think about that. Actually, that's actually not a bad idea. My biggest thing is, I don't know how you guys feel about this. My thing is, I hate spending money, and oh man, Justin's gonna send me a message right now. I hate spending money on clothes, right? If it's not affordable, it just doesn't make sense. It's not something that I'll do, right? If something's overpriced and all that stuff, that's always been something for me from the very beginning. And I was thinking like the stuff on the site is I think it's pretty cool. It's nice, right? What I wanted to do is I wanted to have this like monthly like package where for those that want it, great. But like for it to be like 2 to 3 t-shirts and it'd be like $20-$25 a month. And then for each t-shirt to be at an average price of like, $7, $8 per shirt, and then for it to be cool, something that like empowers people, that's motivating, and that every single month we come up with 3 new designs that has to do with entrepreneurship and investing, and we share it with our Learn Plan Profit group or our TechBud Solutions team. So kind of like a little mystery box. I thought it'd be cool to maybe include like a wallpaper, right, that you guys can hang up, maybe some bracelets, a notebook, different things like that would be of actual value. Like if I would get a package every single, right? I wear the same like crap every single month, or every single day, almost like every single week. I have to wash my clothes, I think every 5 days, because I only have like those many shirts. And because of that, like I thought it'd be cool to like, if I had something that like on a monthly basis would send me new shirts, even like new underwear, that'd be pretty cool. That had to do with like what I do, right? I think it could empower people. It's affordable, not only affordable, but it actually makes sense. It's cheaper than other clothes out there. And it's things that I actually want to wear, because it's a conversation starter as well. If you're like, out with friends, or you're just with family or eating dinner. I've had a lot of people say that, they recognize one another by wearing the TechBud shirt or some form of TechBud apparel. And then they start a conversation. So it's like our little team and our little community. I want one of those unemployed shirts. Yeah, I just think it'd be cool. But my biggest thing is I want it to be affordable. So maybe we'll come up with like 20 packages, as in like I'll make 20 packages in different sizes. We'll have them include some t-shirts, wallpaper, bracelets, and stuff like that. I don't know what you guys think about the bracelets. Do you guys think the bracelets are too childish? I thought the bracelet could say something that's like motivating and stuff like that. But yeah, you guys are all cracking up at me. Okay, never mind. I'll stop. I thought it was cool. So I want the I'm not an alcoholic, I'm just down. Well, those aren't our shirts, but that's not TechBud's apparel. Dog tags. Okay. Cool. I actually never even thought of that. Ricky, Apple is on fire. Let's check that out. Okay, wow. 2.7%. Nice. Why is that? Strong push up. How's Amazon doing? Nope. Facebook? Nope. Yeah, I guess it's just some form of news that had to be shared. Okay, big announcement. Oh, wow. Raises their target price. It's a 215. Apple trying to pull a little quick Elon Musk. Calendars will be cool. I actually didn't even think about that. What is a wallpaper? I'm sorry, not wallpaper, a poster. Like a poster that, yeah. Wow. Yeah, I'm Mexican, so we call that wallpaper. The LPP chain. Nice. Maybe some like actual really cool like bracelets. I don't know. We'll talk about it, and we'll make like 20 of them. So if you want it, and I want it to be less than like $30, 100%. I would not pay if it's like 4 to 5 pieces or 4 to 5 items, and it's less than $30. I can justify that. And I'm probably cheaper than all of you guys. And this is a little project that I want to do. So, yeah. Keychains. Oh, a hat. Okay. Sunglasses. Oh, tank tops, right? Shorts. You guys are like, all right, Ricky, shut up. Just get back to trading. All right, I'm sorry. Here we go. Rubber bracelets are dope. I think they're pretty cool, but when I said that idea, Justin's like, no, those are childish. Summer theme. Nice. Nice. A mouse pad. Nice. LPP contact lenses where it only says like all I see is money. LPP sweatpants for the gym. Mouse pads. Flip flops. We do, Alex, we do have those black long sleeve shirts that say bullish on the TechBets apparel site. We just updated it. So we have, I think, 2 new designs there. I don't promote it very often because, yeah. But, yeah, feel free to also share as I'm blabbering around. Feel free to share what your, favorite or what your top stock for the day is, and I'll break it down for you. So SQs and TQs. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to break down /NQ, right? That makes sense. Wow. Okay. So what do you guys think about this? I don't think we're paying enough attention. I'm not paying enough attention. Also want you guys to know that like I hit my weekly goal already, right? So I want to take it pretty easy. As of right now, NQ is super overbought, meaning that SQs is super oversold. So Tesla just broke below support. Car bumper sticker. TECK, tech. Check that out. So I just set my alert for SQs. Okay. Wow. Okay. Nice little consistent uptrend. Trying to push up based off previous patterns. The resistance should be about 4% more, around $24. I like that. Showing sign of an uptrend. Watch out for the R sign. Watch out for the MACD. Yeah, so we broke down /NQ, which correlates on over to SQs and TQs. So it is showing sign of an uptrend pattern. As of right now, I would see this to be a little bit more on the overbought side, so I'd expect a pullback. One of the things that I would ask myself is great, super oversold, great. Most likely going to get rejected by the middle VWAP. What margin of profit does it have to offer? Less than 1%. Ask yourself, is that even worth the trade? It might be worth it for some people. It might not be worth it for others. Phone cases would be cool. Wow, I like that. Nice. You guys have great ideas. Okay. And we can change it up, right? LPP mugs. Nice. I like that. LPP fanny pack. Nice. I'm trying to see if you guys have any breakdowns. Yeah, I like that. Okay. Survey. Nice. We can call them like loan plan profit, like care packages. Maybe like $20, $30 a month. Then you get like a bunch of, I want to say 5 items minimum. I think that'd be cool. My little clothing care package. And IO. Again, if you guys are going to be, this is why maybe I wasn't seeing what it is that you guys were calling out. Because they're not in the ticker call out format. You guys are just sharing the ticker symbol. I'll do it, right? But I was just like, why isn't anyone sharing stocks? So NIO is still consolidating. So I talked about this one yesterday. Not too sure if you guys watched yesterday's video. I know it was a little bit later than I normally upload. It was about 12 hours ago. But it was the top 7 stocks I'm watching. I tried to get straight to the point, so I break down 7 stocks in 10 minutes with my blabbering a little bit in the beginning and blabbering a little bit at the end. So if you guys watch the video, even if you guys speed it up 5 minutes, 5 stocks that I talk about, and they're actually these 5 stocks or 7 stocks. I think I actually removed a couple, but yeah. Okay, nice. So someone's calling out shop. Let's check this out. Okay, so yeah, super overbought, super overextended, right? The only thing with this is that it's sold off. It consolidated here for quite some time. That the MACD is already catching a support, right? It's already starting to begin to curve back in. Doesn't mean anything, but it means that it's just something that you might want to look out for, especially because the RSI, based off previous patterns and how it still continues to uptrend, is around that general like 40 to 50 range for the RSI. So damn, Tesla is selling off. Wow. Where's it at? Ooh-wee. Huge sell-off. I like this. I'm gonna buy 100 shares here. Buy it at my own price, right? Let's see. MACD's overextended. I'm oversold. So is RSI. Not too sure if I'll get filled, but I'll leave it there just in case. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna get filled. Let's move up a little bit. Here we go. Natural gas, if I'm not mistaken, is beginning to sell off just like we expected. We have 12 minutes to the natural gas report. I think we could sell off one more time before it continues to uptrend. It's a natural gas report, good or bad. Have you guys ever watched any? Oh, I was like, what the heck? What did I get filled on? I'm not too sure, and I'm going to share this with you. Actually, I have it already in the Learn Plan Profit chat. I believe I have it under the announcement section. So the announcement section is for Learn Plan Profit. If you guys go right on over here, this is all something that you guys have access to. Let me just make sure. Yeah, so it's pinned. So you just click on the little pin up here, and you click on this website. And what this, so it will send you here on 7/12/2018, and this website will actually allow you. So what, this website's a little search engine just for my videos. So this is like how to trade the weekly gas report, or how I trade the weekly gas report. I have a bunch of videos of, natural gas price drop, or just watch like one of these two, one of the first two, and I explain exactly what it is that I do. But well, I guess you don't have to because you have me here. But one of the things that I really like to focus on is, while for the natural gas report, it has to be one of my favorite times of the week, right? I don't know which way natural gas is going to push up or push down. All I know is that one is most likely going to sell off. Just to give you a perfect example, DGAS is trending up right now, right? So DGAS is trending up on the day. Natural gas has been selling off. So the direction for natural gas is down. The direction for DGAS is up, right? Simple. So it makes sense on maybe why we might want to pay a little bit more attention to DGAS. The really cool thing about this is that because DGAS is pushing up, if the natural gas is in favor of UGAS, then that means that DGAS drops. Why is that something that I want to happen? Well, because the direction on the day for natural gas for DGAS is up. If it dips, right, it's a dip by opportunity, because the news for the natural gas report is not going to be super relevant for a long period of time. It's going to be relevant for about 15 to 30 minutes. So then when it begins to find a support, right, for natural gas after it sells off, then we'll start seeing it begin to recover. And if I could buy the dip effectively and then, have it show signs of a reversal, I can make money off that margin. And it happens on a weekly basis. Some weeks are better than others, as in one doesn't drop as dramatically. But I think this week should be pretty good because, natural gas has been kind of pretty indecisive and it's been moving around a lot. So I think that, there will be a pretty decent 2.5 to 3% change in price. Yeah, that's my plan, to sell DGAS. Ricky, there is a dark mode for Discord. Yeah, I have the light mode. I like the light mode. I know everyone makes fun of me because of that. I like it. I think it's pretty cool. Let's see. I just want to have my order ready. Oh my gosh. That really pushed up. Okay. Did you guys see that? That thing pushed up in, what was that? It was about 16 cents per share that it dropped. There it goes. So it looks like, I'm going to take a step back and look at natural gas. Yeah, it looks like it might be trying to change its direction. Do you guys see what? And it's going to take way too long. So I'm just going to have to wait for a little bit of a pullback and then cut losses on DGAS. But ultimately, natural gas, right? I like to zoom out, and I like to just focus on like kind of like the flow and the direction. So natural gas was selling off. It began to find a support right around 2.80. You guys see that? Yeah, there it goes. Wow. Oh, wow. Okay. This isn't going to be too good. Tesla just pushed up. Nice. Where did that push for natural gas come from? So do you guys see the market price right here? So I'm just going to sell a little bit below the market price and see if I get filled. I'm going to give it some time. Again, not trying to get greedy, so I'm just going to sell. My position, my entry was not the best. I'll take my loss. I was up $330. Now I'm up $279. So I lost $21.50, $51 per share. I definitely don't want to hold it during the earnings report. And I just have to be completely honest with myself. So as long as I didn't take that loss, I'm good. Tesla beginning to push up. I like that. So we'll have to wait out on that. But can you guys answer, like, why would I want to cut losses on DGAS so quick, right before the natural gas report's going to come out? Like, why? Well, first of all, I don't know which way it's going to go, and usually the movement is about 2 to 3%. So yes, I could have gotten an amazing, my average purchase price was right around like 92.34, something like that. So if it pushes up to like 93.50, or $94, I can make a killing. I possibly can, right? But also, if it begins to sell off and it sells off about 2.5%, I could also lose, a lot of money. So for me, it's like, I don't know which way it's gonna go. And yes, it's like, oh man, do I really want to take my loss? But what I'm thinking about is just the greater good, right? I know big picture that I would rather focus on what I'm sure of rather than feel less comfortable about which way it's going to go and hope that I get lucky. Because if it goes up and if I make money off of that, that's going to be based off of luck. And it's not even that like, oh, who cares about luck? I mean, that's irrelevant. It's more of like, I want to make sure that my actions don't are not based off of hoping that I get lucky. So right now it's pushing up and I could have broken even right now. Again, it's $51. It's super early in the morning. I can make that back in one trade. And the biggest thing that I like to remind myself is, are my actions that I'm implementing today aligning with my vision and my goals for the future, right? So if I want to continue to do this for the rest of my life, right, I need to make sure that my actions today, align with that and are in favor of that. So if I don't cut losses and I know that something can drive the price up and down and there's an uncontrolled variable where, I probably should sell, then why not just do it? And that's the easiest way for me to put it. Yeah, it seems like natural gas might be changing directions. I 100% agree. But there's no confirmation just yet. So we'll have to see. But I just wanted to trade it during the natural gas report. That's all I wanted to do today. I'm just going to trade this. Once I hit $500, I'm done trading for the day. So hopefully, I just need to make like $250 or something like that, and then I'm done. Which I think I can do with the natural gas report. Why don't you use leverage? Just again, why borrow money that I don't have, or that I'm not trading with? So there's about 30 seconds left until the natural gas report comes out. And trust me, just because I don't trade on leverage doesn't mean that you shouldn't. I just think that if you're someone that's just getting started and you're still learning and you're still making a lot of mistakes, probably not the best to trade with borrowed money. If you're someone that's doing very well and you think having more money can act as a positive catalyst for your success and more larger profits, then it makes sense, right? Just be smart with how you do things. Don't think that like, oh, one good trade or even just one good month, that's irrelevant. It's consistency. 3 seconds. Oh shit. Boom. Okay, so this would have been in favor of DGAS. DGAS is pushing up right now. Here we go, right? And look, the movement was not even that much. There it goes. DGAS is at 92. Whoa. Do you guys see that? Pulled all the way back. Oh, there it goes. And pushed up. That's about 1% movement. How much money are you using to trade during the natural gas report? So about 300 shares. So about 300 to maybe 350. So I'll trade with about $30,000 to $35,000. There we go. Natural gas selling off. I actually find this to be really interesting. So I'm gonna so this one is so 3, and I'm gonna shoot, didn't get filled. How many shares did I get? 577. I didn't get filled with my full amount. There we go. Dang. This thing's moving way too quick. Here we go. That is my position. So put it like way up here. Also, Tesla's selling off. Just a little heads up for you guys. Look at the MACD, look at the RSI. Yeah, so again, this is why it's so important. So like you guys are seeing me trade like the natural gas report, and a lot of you guys or some of you guys are saying like it moves a little bit too much or too quick. Practice makes perfect, right? And this is, I think, at least you're watching it on how it's done. And guess what? It's not like you're just going to watch it for this week. You have nothing but time. And what you can do is if you do the trading on demand, You can always go to a Thursday, try to set it up at a time that makes sense for you, for like, trading during the natural gas report, and just try to practice. Practice with fake money. That is my number one suggestion for anyone that's, learning about any new market is, practice what it is that you are learning until it makes sense and until it sticks. That would make the most sense to me. So I agree that, when I first got started, effectively and efficiently trading the natural gas report would probably not be something that I would be able to do. But now I am able to do it in a way that, makes sense to me and I feel comfortable. So because of that, it just took time. So don't think that it's like the end of the world. It just means that you might need just a little bit of practice. That's all. Paper trading is actually a lot of fun. I'm super happy to hear that, Aaron. I think, especially if you're someone that's empowered to learn new things and to practice everything that you are learning, not just like what I'm sharing, but like practicing other people's opinions and other people's best practices. I think that's one of the coolest things about trading is, you will slowly begin, you can take the different best practices from the other people that you see value in and that you practice and makes sense to and it works, and begin to implement it with your trading. And you'll slowly begin to develop your own style that's unique of trading. And I think that's the goal, right? To become self-sufficient, to cherry pick what you like from other people and develop your own little trading warrior. I like that. What's your entry for you guys? My entry is $33.93. That's my average purchase price. You can see that right here. $33.93, 141249. Yeah, let's not. I know how you're feeling that you have an itch to trade something. Let's make sure that we focus on those quality trades, right? Yeah, right there. It shows how much I'm up. How much I'm up, how much I'm down. Alrighty. So now this is we're waiting for the MACD to slowly begin to curl itself back in. It takes time. We might actually receive a pullback before it even continues to uptrend. We've traded this multiple times, or I've traded it multiple times. Not too sure if you guys find this entertaining or not, but yeah, I think it's fun. Wow, huge push up for Tesla. Sweet. Nice little push up for the boys. There we go. We're on 174. Professor Dinks, like that. Nice. Super happy to hear that you're excited. Any ways to get reduced trade fee for being a part of LPP? If you're part of like TD Ameritrade, there's no like partnership or anything like that I have with TD Ameritrade or anything like that. But I've made a video about, again, if you can like search it up on YouTube. But all it is, it talks to you about like how to negotiate your commission. So I think it's like how to lower your commission on TD Ameritrade if you want to search that up. But all it talks about is literally calling your brokerage, telling them that like, hey, you're just getting started. You'd really benefit from, you're really enjoying the platform. You'd really benefit from lower commissions. And they can slowly begin to bring it down. Because I agree, $6.95 per trade can be a lot. I first got it down to $4.95, then I got it down to like $3.50 or $3.95, and then I got it now down to $3. So every time that I try to buy a stock, right, you could see that it's $3 per share, and that's the commission that I pay for entry and then for exit. So you could also call from time to time and try to see if you can get a couple of free trades. Anytime that I'm feeling a little cheap, I'll do that. Nice. I like that. You were able to reduce it to $4.95. That's super good. How do you avoid panic selling? Well, I think a lot of it has to do with how comfortable you feel. And Schlock, not too sure if I'm pronouncing your name correctly, but I think this could be a perfect example for you. Let's say you're someone that, let's say you were trading with, I don't know how many shares you were trading with. I don't know how much money you bought in with. But let's say you are trading UGAS, right? You go in with a $10,000 position. That's a lot of money, right? Let's say your account size is $10,000. That's entire account size. That's like me going in with like $130,000 right now on UGAS, and then it drops 1%. I'm gonna be a little bit more uncomfortable and less, more on edge, because I don't feel as comfortable because the dollar amount at risk and all that stuff, or maybe I just don't feel comfortable with what it is that I'm trading due to my experience, right? Same thing when it comes down to like, well, let's have another scenario. Let's say now you only bought one share, and then it begins to move up and down. Do you think, Schlock, right, that you would have sold from 3393? Would you have sold so quickly at 3401 if you only had one share available? Maybe a question to ask yourself, right? Here we go. Oh, we. Woo! $418.83. Thank you, Natural Gas Report. What did I sell? I sold at 34.34. Hit highs of 34.40. Nice. Nice. Time to also sell my Tesla position. It's at the SMA line. Here we go. Don't fall. Oh man, it's free falling. Okay, well, I should have had my limit order. Look at that MACD and look at the RSI. And that's why sometimes I don't like trying to manage too many different things at one time. It's not efficient, right? It doesn't make a lot of sense. That's so weird. Why did that happen? Let's see. Nice, and just sold. Nice, out. Did you guys see how I had my limit order on UGAS, and all I had to do is drag and drop, and I was good? I think that's pretty cool. That was smooth. $200 on UGAS. Nice. Green Day. Nice. I can rather dip on the UGAS. Yep, 100%. So because now, I guess that makes sense. I'm just so distracted right now. I don't even know. I'm up like how much? I'm almost $700 on the day. So yeah, it makes sense though. So I'll go in lightly. Just for the premise, I'll buy 100 shares, right? I'll buy the dip here. We'll do 120. Yeah, Tesla's dropping again. Tesla's dropping a little bit. So I'll have my 200 shares there. Again, obviously this is like a lot of money. It's $50,000, but Tesla doesn't move a lot. And another great example. I'm probably gonna make a video about this, but why am I going in with $50,000, over $50,000 on Tesla? I don't day trade with $50,000. Why would I do it? Can you guys give me an answer? Why would I do it with Tesla? Forget about the actual company itself. Well, no, it's part of that. But why would I do it with Tesla? Why would I trade with almost double day trade? Previous patterns. God plus margin. Tesla slow. less volatile. It's a long-term low. Um, I would say it's a mixture of kind of like a little bit of those, right? My biggest thing is, all these drops, right? Like Tesla dropped from or went from here and then sold off all the way down here. That's like 1.2%. And that was an aggressive drop. Tesla was down here and then pushes up here. That's less than 1%. Tesla's up here and it could drop down here. That's less than 1%. So yes, there's always a form of risk when it comes down to trading. But Tesla's a multi-billion-dollar company. I don't think it's super aggressive, right? I don't think it's super aggressive with the way that it trades or the way that it moves. So because I'm becoming more familiar with the patterns, the overall high points, the overall low points, I can buy the dips, sell the highs, and all that good stuff. I can feel a little bit more comfortable as I go along, with that day trade, making me feel comfortable with my position. Because if I was in with $50,000 on DGAS or UGAS, I'd be a little bit more sketched out about that. But because of the way that Tesla performs, I didn't feel too uncomfortable, right? Because of how slow it moves. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. Sometimes you guys ask me like, how do you sometimes take smaller position size and why sometimes do you take larger position size? That is exactly why, because I feel more comfortable with a slower moving stock that's less volatile and that's a little bit more credible, right? But yeah, just wanted to share that with you guys. That's probably going to be the video that I'm going to be making later today or in just a couple of minutes. But wanted to thank you guys again so much for your time. I'll show you guys my overall P&L on the day. It's $620. So I already exceeded my daily goal. I'm just going to sell my position. I'm going to sell my position on Tesla, and then I'm probably going to take one more day trade position, right? Just because of the dip buy for DGAS. And then if it begins to push up, great. If not, then I'll cut losses. And then we can kind of go from there. But I wanted to thank you guys again for your time. I really hope that you guys learned something new, within this live stream. And if there's anything that I can do to like better assist you or any suggestions that you would have within this, within our Learn Plan Profit live streams, then keep it simple. Direct message me within the Learn Plan Profit Discord chat. And I would love to explore the idea to see if I could implement it on our day-to-day live streams. But yeah, I hope you guys had fun. Tomorrow we'll be going live at Market Open. And tomorrow is Friday, right? So you guys are all excited, getting really close to the weekend. Hope you guys had an absolutely amazing and beautiful week. Let's keep it simple. Let's lock in those profits. Let's be selective with what we choose to trade. Let's understand that it's not about how many positions we take, but the quality of positions that can get us to our future goals. So let's just make sure that every action that we take today, not just with trading, but in all aspects of life, align and work towards our goal, that we set for ourselves. So if your goal is to, buy a house or to, make 100K a year, then let's just make sure that our actions today align with that. So again, small little progress every single day on a consistent basis can lead to huge results. Appreciate it. Thank you guys again for your time. Like always, let's make sure that we end the year on a green note. Take it easy, team.